Hi, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. Self love, and self love. Okay. I wanted to make this video because I feel that sometimes we need to stop talking about manifestation and we need to focus somewhere else where we forget to focus, and that is within, okay, on ourselves. Okay, so I have my notes ready. I've been working on this video for a while now, and I will share with you my 2 cents on what I feel is self love, okay, true self love. And if you resonate with it and if it helps at least one of you, I will feel extremely grateful. So let's talk. Self love, in my opinion, is you accepting yourself. Self love is sometimes uncomfortable. It's not always comfortable. It's not just you taking care of yourself and doing your nails, and yes, that is important, but self love is a little deeper, sometimes uncomfortable, but trust you me, it's worth it. Self love is accepting yourself as you are, knowing exactly who you are, loving yourself in spite of all your flaws, weaknesses, mistakes, and everything that you assume is a part of you or you think that maybe is wrong with you. Self love is something that I learned the hard way. Okay, I think we all sometimes learn to love ourselves at a later stage. Okay, we kind of make a few mistakes and then we understand, like, where am I going wrong? Okay, like, what is wrong with me? And then you dive within and then you understand that you were probably not tending to yourself, your soul, whichever way you put it, to the self that you are, your own true self. What happens is we sometimes, because of our upbringing, whatever, the society that we live in, we are constantly trying to meet standards. Okay, we are constantly trying to conform to the norm. We are constantly trying to be someone who we are not, and that is where we kill the love that we have for ourselves. Why is self love so important, and how will it significantly improve your manifestation abilities? Let's talk about it. I might sound a little all over the place because I have been preparing for this video for some time now, because I felt that this needed to be said. Self love is not an egoistic way of saying, I am the goddess, I am God, I am powerful. Self love is truly diving deep to understand who you are, so you really feel them when you say them, that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are powerful, you are source, no matter what the world is claiming you to be. What others are saying is just what you believe to be true about yourself. Sometimes we really need to dig deep within and understand, do we really have to be so bothered about what people are saying? Or should we rather decide, the word is decide, to love ourselves a little more? Does that hurt? No. Is it uncomfortable sometimes? Very much. Let me tell you why. When we are in the victim mode, that's comfortable. Self-love will teach you to be uncomfortable. Self-love will make you uncomfortable. Self-love will make you move out of what is comfortable. Self-love will push you to face yourself, face your fears, face your worries, face your past experiences, face your pain, face your sadness, and then, in spite of it all, love yourself the most. Self-love is not always easy. But when you do it, I would suggest you take small steps. Trust you me, guys. It's going to be worth it. So, I constantly try to evolve. I constantly try to change the quality of my life, okay? And there have been a lot of people in my life, and I have watched videos, I've read stuff, and I've always wanted to kind of focus more on myself, okay? Because I've always been an empath, and I kind of constantly absorb other people's energies, and I feel like, okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. You know, the first thing that self-love taught me was to say no. That no, this is not what I want. This is not what I want to do. What would happen initially was, whenever I would say no to somebody, I would feel guilt. And that shows that you don't love yourself enough. The point being, if you do not love yourself enough, others won't. But that's besides the point. I do not love myself because I want others to love myself. That's not my primary reason for loving myself. You cannot do it that way. You should love yourself in spite of how you look, in spite of your acne marks, in spite of your pigmentation, in spite of your blemishes, in spite of your weight, in spite of your height, in spite of your skin color. You should love yourself and own yourself and be proud of the person you are. That is self-love. I don't mean that you do not work on yourself. I'll come to that in a while. But the first step of self-love is deciding that I accept myself, I love myself for who I am. I am a creation of Source, and that makes me worthy of love. My love. Self-love has taught me a lot of things. Self-love has taught me to cry alone. Self-love has taught me to hold myself, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Bear with me. Self-love has taught me to face my fears. You know, it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. A lot, actually. I thought I'll need these, but somehow I'm speaking in the flow. If I do, I will kind of It takes a lot of strength to love yourself, guys. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? How am I feeling today? Am I feeling miserable? That's okay. Am I feeling like nothing is working? That's okay. Am I feeling that I have suppressed my emotions, my natural emotions like pain, anger, everything for too long? How am I feeling today? Do I need to cry today? Do I need to shout? Do I need to hide my face in the pillow and just let the tears flow? Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? This is precisely why I always ask you guys to sit with yourself. That's a part of self love. I'll come to that. Self love is you owning the being that you are, the priceless, absolutely fantastic being that you are. Self love is knowing how to love yourself so that you know when the right person comes along that yes, this is the person for me. This is the person who will love me as I need and want to be loved. Self-love is not settling for less than what you think you deserve, which we constantly do, right? Because we are scared. We are scared of losing out on something, someone. Do you know why? I've been there, trust me. Because we are scared to sit with ourselves. And I repeat, it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. Please try and be vulnerable with yourself for some time. When you have your tea or coffee, when you are out for a walk. Self-love is respecting yourself. Self-love is knowing that no matter what you're going through right now, you will emerge the winner. Self-love is deciding that I deserve to win. It's not really haughty and, arrogant. It's like, just because I love myself, I allow myself victory. Take small steps. Take baby steps. What's wrong with me today? When I was going through this phase in my life and I was trying to really do things which were like a little out of things that I would normally do during the course of the day. And I have really watched videos and I have definitely tried to inspire myself. And I've done little things like having fresh juice every morning, or maybe chia seed in water and chia seed water, okay, and stuff like I definitely, incorporated workouts in my daily schedule. I did a lot of stuff. Let me just check once. I loved doing this, I loved having the ABC juice. I'm sure you guys know it, okay? Like, apple, beetroot, and carrot, and it would make me feel so good about myself. I kind of really wanted to change my diet, and I did it. And I would do a lot of squats. These are things which are sounding very random, but you can incorporate them in your schedule and see how it works. Try and make new friends, meet up with old friends. Just move out of your comfort zone step by step. Um, the point is, like, give yourself some time instead of constantly running after people to give you validation. If you truly love yourself, you will not need validation. If they're saying something you don't like, you will still know what you are, who you are, and what is your worth. We kind of goof up sometimes. If you feel that you have no one to talk to, I am there, but still, try journaling. Journaling is immensely powerful, immensely cathartic. And you will get to know your emotions. You will get to know how are you feeling today. A few things that I would do when I was really going through a bad patch in my life was, I think sometimes I still do. You can just hug yourself, and tell yourself that I love you. Smile at the mirror. I do that every day, even today. Smile at the mirror. Do a rampage if you want to, which makes you feel great. Pick up a hobby, something that you've forgotten. Do something and break the pattern. Do something to break the pattern. Decide to break the pattern. The word is decide again. Decide to love yourself. This is important, guys. We all talk about a lot of techniques and everything and affirmations and stuff. But self-love, knowing who you are, is the cornerstone. If you feel let down by somebody, ask yourself, why am I feeling this? Why is it hurting so much? Why is it causing so much pain? Self-love will help you heal. And healing is not a one-day thing. However, don't get me wrong, you don't have to heal yourself completely to manifest things. That's not what I mean. I'm not even talking about manifestation today, probably. We all have scars, we all have wounds, we all have stuff we do not share with others. But we don't need to, trust me. If we are not running away from them, if we are accepting that we have them, that's self-love. If I'm really speaking very slowly, please speed up the video later on. There is so little that I wanted to talk on, but then now I'm just on and on and on. That's how I am. Go for a skincare regime. You'll love it, trust me. This is not just for the girls out there, okay? Because I know you're all watching me. Self-love is not allowing other people to tell you what you are capable of. Self-love is assuming the best for yourself, always. Expecting the best for yourself. No matter what you went through till this very last second. Self-love is knowing that everything is going to be okay if it is not okay right now. Self-love is loving yourself enough. Enough, and I repeat, self-love is loving yourself enough to come out of the victim mode. Do you love yourself enough to come out of the victim mode? Do you love yourself enough to decide that I am going to change the story now? Uncomfortable, right? Yes. But you know something, guys? We all feel judged, broken, abused, hurt, tormented, rejected, dumped, forsaken, abandoned at some point in our lives. We all do. Sometimes we blame people, sometimes we blame fate. And that's okay. Whatever you did not know better. Tell yourself, if you really, because sometimes we have guilt, we have shame. Forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is crucial to self-love. We didn't know better. Now we do. Now we know that we need to prioritize ourselves. Now we know that to change anything and everything, we have to change. We have to decide to change. We have to decide to push ourselves, to forcibly push ourselves out of the comfort zone of being a victim. When I fumble, just understand that I am emotional. Some of my clients, I just love them so much. They're constantly trying to change their appearance to be accepted by people. And that's okay. You can change anything you want. That's okay. I'm not judging anybody. But you have to feel beautiful for others to see you that way. And how do you feel beautiful? How will you feel beautiful if you do not accept yourself for who you are? If you are not proud of the person that you have become, if you are not proud of how far you have come, how will you? How will you make others accept you if you are not proud of the way you look? self-esteem, self-concept, everything stems from self-love. The more you love yourself, the more you realize, the more you understand that you don't need validation from anyone in your life. No one. No one. Because self-love is not just about getting skinnier or removing your acne or having those perfect lips or the hourglass body. That's okay, that's fine. That will happen anyway if you work on yourself. Self-love is valuing yourself because you are living a life on this planet. Valuing yourself enough because you are born, you've grown up, and you have a life to live. Self-love is a decision. It is a decision. Sometimes we tend to fall back because of our experiences. Bring yourself up. Get back up. Get back up. Get back up. Self-love is a decision. Decide to put yourself first. Understand that it is okay to say no to others and not feel guilty about it. Understand that you don't have to please others all the time. Understand that you come first in your reality. Understand that you are the main character in your reality. Self-love is not jumping around feeling happy and positive all the time. Self-love is knowing that even if you feel devastated right now, you will still stand back up and change the story. Because you are you. You are just you. There's nobody like you. There's nobody like me. I think that's about it. It's just one thing that I want to end with. Stop procrastinating self-love, guys. You cannot begin self-love tomorrow. You have to begin self-love today, this moment. You have to decide to choose yourself first, to make yourself happy by doing things that make you happy, no matter what people say. Affirmations, whatever makes you happy. Visualization, whatever makes you feel powerful, makes you feel happy and blissful. Stop procrastinating that. Self-love cannot begin tomorrow. It has to start this moment. It's my intention, obviously. I was wondering why the train isn't here yet. It's my intention that you understand why self-love is so basic. It's so basic. It's very basic, guys. And it's fundamental. It's important. Just telling yourself that I love you. I'm there for you. And I'll never leave you. being that vulnerable. Not weak, vulnerable. You guys don't even, some of you don't even know how powerful you'll feel after doing this. Journal your feelings every day. I apologize if this video is a little scattered all over the place, but I just really did not feel like referring to my notes because I think I've covered more than I had written there. And I'll just repeat one thing, that please love yourself enough to push yourself outside the victim mode that you sometimes feel that you are in. Please love yourself enough. No matter what the world is doing, saying, doesn't matter. It's not about Neville, it's not about Abdullah, it's not about manifestation, it's not about any of the gurus and coaches that you listen to. It's just about you knowing that you are strong enough, even if you don't feel like it right now, to sail through and change the story. Let me know if you resonated with this video. I know it's very long. And if it did, I'll just be very happy. I'll see you soon. Much love.